we're going to go through that match, and we're going to see how suspicious that guy actually was. Kind of tracks with the Capital, but nothing. Oh. I thought this was going to be a little bit more drawn out, and I thought we were going to have to spend some more time to actually determine whether he was cheating or not. But he kind of just handed it over to us. Welcome to my new series where we're going to use the new match replay feature to determine if players in our games are cheating. Some will be pretty obvious, like the one you just saw, and others will be a little more subtle. Did you have a match recently with someone who you thought was suspicious and you want to get it reviewed? All you have to do is upload a zip file with this information to the Dropbox link in the description below. I'll review it, and if it's good enough, it'll make it into a video. But with that all covered, let's get back to catching some hackers. He just gives it to us. God damn. Well, we'll still watch through and see even more proof. Because while that is proof, I just want like absolute 100% or 110%. That's 100%. We need 10% more. Oh god. You can tell he has walls, but he doesn't have he doesn't have aimbot. So he gets the quad here. So somehow he goes from, oh god, my ears. Somehow he goes from the first little tidbit where he sees me through the wall and circles me to doing that. God, the replay system is so bugged. One subtle thing you can notice here, watch. Who is this? Jaeger. As he walks by, look at this guy's aim. It like kind of slides with him. Like it's auto adjusted, so that might be some type of aimbot, like a light aimbot, so it's not super obvious. It could be the leaning that's kind of fucking it up a bit, but it does trail with him and then he pulls it back. Every single fight he's in, he pre-fires. There's not a single fight where he doesn't pre-fire. At least in this round. It's also crazy how much confidence he has to just walk in here knowing that no one else is near him. Okay. This won't really seem too obvious to most people, I guess. Or no, I think it's like kind of obvious, but just something I've noticed. So no gunshots over here, like no windows broken, no doors broken, no reason for him to be alarmed. And then look, as he like pre-aims here, because he doesn't know, he thinks that the person's inside this hallway with his walls. He sees the person here. He thinks the person's here and that they're about to peek. So he's like aiming, getting ready, and then he's like, oh. They're on the other side of the wall. He has absolutely no reason to be holding that or being cautious about it, but he's doing it anyways. Literally just staring at Sledge through the wall, but he's not moving his aim, so. But it's almost like he's sitting here watching them through the wall and trying to determine what he should do. Let me just make sure. No one's on cameras. So he's not getting any call-outs, he's just watching them through the wall. He's waiting for, I'm assuming, Sledge to go back to the left so he can blow it and jump out. He sees Sledge throw a camera. As soon as he throws it, he blows it up. Didn't even hear it, didn't know anything about it. He just saw him throw a camera through the wall and then jumped out. And then, of course, he's already pre-aiming at Rob. God, there's so much proof here. This is getting to the point where he's not even trying to hide it anymore. He's making it so obvious. So, you can see here, he doesn't realize that I'm staring at the window. He's trying to get an angle on this guy He's like aiming up there, trying to see if he can pre-fire him from the roof, but then he gets hit by me. And then freaks out. You could argue that here he could have seen my bullet tracers. It's kind of hard to tell in the match replay. But watch. He just knows where I am and he starts pre-firing exactly. Oh. Okay, never mind. He made it like completely obvious here. Like you could argue that he saw me, but watch. As soon as I start rappelling up, he goes up with me. He knows I'm up there. Yeah, and then pre-fire and rub. He knew exactly where he was. Oh god. This is definitely the most obvious hacker I've ever had in an unranked game, of all things. This one you could argue that he saw me. But you can see here. Oh, you can't see my outline anymore because I already died. Hate that part of this. But watch, like he peeks, he sees me, he shoots. Shoots again. And then on the second peek, he's already adjusting his aim down to pre-fire me. So, there you have it. Absolute definitive proof across 3 different rounds that he is cheating beyond belief. I just want to throw this in here because I know no matter how much proof we show, there's always going to be some apologists in the comments saying, no, like, he just knew where you guys were, he could hear you guys. He got banned right after that round. He was banned by BattleEye in the middle of our match. So, there's the first incredibly obvious hacker. Now let's move on to the second match, which is not too obvious, but still raised some questions. I don't know why you would hack in unranked if he is, but let's find out. Like, stuff like that seems weird. Like, why would he throw smoke over there? But this is a diamond player. It looks like he knows that he's holding that angle and he's trying to get it onto him. But he can't make the movements with mouse and keyboard. The lineup on Cade seemed a little weird. This is all normal. That was kind of weird. And this is the one round where I got killed by him and I was a little... It seemed a little weird. But he could just be playing off sound, so you never know. Like, he shot before he could even see his hand. Like, he pre-fired that. Like, I know he called, so he... Like, Vigil turned off his phone. He knows he's there. But it's like he knew that the guy was going to be peeking that, and he pre-fired it. I don't know. You could explain it with the phone call. Like, he knows he's in there. He knows he's going to be trying to hold something. But here, I'm answering my phone. This guy kind of just, like, walks up. He can hear me, so I don't really think this one's too suspicious. But it did seem a little weird, like, how he was ready to aim at that. I don't know. Skittles thinks he's cheating, but Skittles thinks everyone's cheating, so... This is the round this guy just, like, walked straight into sight. I think he got a double or triple kill here. He doesn't even drone. That's the weird part, is that he doesn't drone, but he seems to know where everyone's gonna be. And his reaction time just seems to be, like, absolutely insane. Oh, no, okay. I was willing to give him the benefit of the doubt until right here. Watch this flick to Mozzie through the wall, tracking him. I think he has walls, but I don't think he has aimbot or anything like that. I'm like 99% sure that he has at least walls. Because like Mozzie's not even, like, watch this. Mozzie doesn't even sprint or anything. He's like slow walking around, and here, when he's peeking, Ash immediately flicks onto him through the wall. Mozzie didn't shoot or do anything to be suspicious. Like, he's just holding. He shoots after Ash shoots him. And he just flicks through the wall and is tracking him right there, but he misses his shots. Did you see that? Here's where you catch them in 4K. Look at this. Not even trying to hide it at that point. He's doing stuff like this, which makes it seem like he's not hacking, like he's just trying to pre-fire everything. But honestly, like, I've seen my fair share of hackers that all try to just do this to make it seem like they're not hacking. Also, this looks like the reaction for him to do that, even with a teammate, is like really, really fucking hard to pull off. Like, watch this. 0.5. Like, he saw him for maybe 5 frames. See, like, he keeps just doing the same thing over and over again. Like, he's trying to play it off. Like, oh yeah, I just do this. So, what's interesting here is how different this plays out than the first round with Dokkaebi, where like he had the line or the shot lined up and pre-fired it. This time, he's like, oh, time to like slowly peek and try to get it. That one you could attribute to him seeing me swing, which is why he kind of hip fire aimed it. But that aim onto Twitch, like, he was tracking her through the wall and trying to line up a headshot, but he couldn't get the angle. What is his level? His level was 112. He's been playing for 2 seasons, and he got diamond. Yeah, diamond last season. This season, he's already almost diamond. I'm doing this third one off of stream. This is one that Priest sent me. He said he was playing with hackers and unranked, and I want to go over and see. He told me to guess which teammate of his was hacking. I took the guess of iTouchGirls23, and I was apparently right. We're gonna go through and see if we can find anything suspicious of what he did. It's an 8-round game, so there'll be plenty to go through, and we'll obviously try to get just as much concrete evidence like we did in the previous matches. Okay. He's finally un-AFK'd. Okay. That wasn't anything crazy. That could have just been a pre-fire. Or not a pre-fire, but just reacting. That guy was just standing in the middle of the room. This last kill, I would say, was like a little weird because his hip fire was aimed right at him. But nothing suspicious so far. The bandit one seemed a little weird, but honestly, if I had swung that and saw a bandit just standing there, I probably would have reacted the same way and just shot at him immediately. The utility seems really weird coming from someone. Oh, what was that? Oh no, he walked forward and it happened to line up. He did look back over at the person. I feel like if he knew. Oh, it's hard to tell with the debris. I couldn't see what he was looking at. God, the sound bug is bad. I feel like if he was hacking, he would have known someone was at half wall there, but it kind of looked like he didn't. But then he also reacted to that guy crazy fast. Okay, sound bug is over. Let's see how he does in a 1v4 post plant. So far I can't say I've found anything super suspicious. I'd say right now in round 2, going into round 3, I would be about only 30% certain that this guy is cheating, just because the first round was suspicious. Second round didn't really give me a whole lot. His movement is kind of weird. He keeps looking at random stuff. He's not looking at people through the wall. He's kind of just staring at either the ground or kind of like crouched level at random surfaces. His confidence rushing in is weird, but it is unranked. I've definitely had matches unranked where I just rush in like this. He happens to be lining up with the guy on E stairs. Both times he did that. Oh. So, okay. We'll pause it here quickly, and we'll go back. Here is where I start to get a little suspicious. So, he's running through here. He knows that the vigil was there because he just got shot at, but while he's walking through here, he's aiming at the guy through the wall. It's like, this is kind of what I would normally say means he's not a hacker, because instead of looking at the person next to him, he's looking super far away. But he could just be looking at both here. And then when he pushes up, right there, it's too far back. You can kind of see as he pushes up, he kind of still maintains his aim on the guy through the wall, but then looks away. This part is really weird, that instead of doing what a normal person do, which is peek, this guy just kind of runs forward and runs back to bait the shots, and then just starts shooting at him. The audio's all messed up now, which is annoying, but just seems weird that he would try to bait the shots instead of peeking. That makes me more suspicious that he is hacking. He's trying to make the person give himself away so it doesn't look suspicious. But here he's gonna push the guy. I don't know. His aim doesn't seem to be there. Oh, there's no sound at all now. No, I don't know. Whatever. We'll just continue on with no sound. It'll suck, but it is what it is. This does seem very weird. They spend the entire prep phase just standing at a door doing nothing. Oh, I'm hearing vigil. Wait, what? Hold on. What happened here? He knows that they all spawned over there. He's looking at them through the wall. That, while it does look suspicious, he is looking at this, which is a hiding spot that was available at the beginning of the season. But this part is what weirds me out. Look. So, everyone spawns. Try to play this slower. So everyone spawns. He sees 4 people spawn there. He looks over here, he sees 1. Then he runs over here because he knows there's more people spawning over here. Kind of looks like he was just checking the spawns. Now he's just like, why is he walking around like this? Like, why is he staring at nothing and just staring at them through the wall to see where they go? That is really suspicious. Was that a suspicious kill? Or was it reaction? So he swings. Like, if he was hacking, he would have Probably pre-aimed it, right? I can't even tell if his aim was good there or not. So he swings, and it looks like it just flicks over. And he gets the hip fire headshot. A little suspicious there. Kind of looking at this guy through the wall. He's kind of looking at all of them through the wall. Yeah, that looks like walls right there. But then he doesn't realize that the guy is dead. Without sound, it's a little hard to tell because maybe he's hearing them. But it seems like his positioning is really weird. He keeps putting himself at positions where he can see a bunch of people through the wall and like hold a wide angle on them. But it doesn't really make a whole lot of sense as to why he's doing it. And right here, again, he's walking around like he doesn't have to worry about anything. Right here, he just keeps a wide angle on them, like he's watching them. That was a weird pre-fire. He didn't even really peek and he had already shot. Could have heard the person rotate through the hole. He starts wall banging or floor banging people, then won't know. Oh. That was... It looked like he almost tried to shoot him through and then he's like, oh, yeah, I'm just gonna shoot straight down instead. Because, like, what is this going to accomplish? And you can see here, I'm pretty sure he has his dot right on the Monty. He's aiming at his feet. That does look like a very suspicious through the wall peek. We're going on to round 6. I would say just from what I've seen so far up until now, my guess would be that he has walls, but he doesn't have an aimbot or anything. Again, we don't have sound, so it's hard to tell, but he could have... I think from that position, he could easily hear the passport door open. I'm sure I've looked that suspicious doing stuff like that before. That was a little weird as well. It's like he knew where he was and where he was pushing, so he hid perfectly just to not be seen. It's so hard to tell because a lot of the time with the replay, you just see these outlines, so you're like, oh, they know. That, like, it could be him hearing them through... I don't know. I'll have to see more. Who's this? Who's hiding over here? Is this Vigil? Okay, I want to see from his perspective. Okay, he does shoot. So when Ash pushes through here, since we don't have the audio, Vigil shoots. And then Ash flicks him perfectly through the wall. Because I would imagine he heard the shot. This right here was a little weird look. So he tries to shoot, he misses the shot, but then right here, when he peeks, he's like aimed right on him perfectly. Little strange, but could also have just been he heard him. This, I think, should have been a kill even earlier than what he got. Because you can... Oh no, you can barely see him. It's like the tiniest little bit of his head peeking out. And he only realizes after he pushes in. So that one's not too suspicious. The Vigil one, I'd say, is more suspicious. That was the same as the first round where the guy's just standing in the window. Then now this guy's just being spotted outside, so... Nothing crazy. The only one I'd be suspicious of is the Vigil. He flicked onto him perfectly through the wall, but he also shot. What is he doing? Why does he keep doing this? Yeah, okay, see like that. Why is he just standing there looking through the wall, doing nothing? And it's like he's confirming where they're going. Oh, I don't know. Now he just sits here and does nothing. What was the purpose of what he was doing if he's just going to sit here and do nothing? He downs the guy. Echo takes the kill. What was that? What was that movement? Why did he just run in a straight line kind of staring at someone then prone? Yeah. Maybe he heard a sound cue here? I don't think he did. That one was just him seeing him peek. Keep in mind, he's at a 4K right now. And then he gets the technically ace. I don't know. That one movement where he just ran across the entire sights, staring at the guy through the wall and then proned, seemed really, really suspicious. I would say this guy is probably at, I had to put like a rating, 1 being not a hacker, 10 being a hacker. Or in terms of my suspicion of him, I would say it's probably at around a 7 or an 8, or so like 70-80% confident. I would need to see more. I can look up his stats real quick. And the dude is only level 27. And he definitely was a Smoke Ash main. He played Habana a lot of that match, but he has a 3.8 KD. Again, he's a low level though. He has a 50% win rate, but every single match, like 2 KD, 3 KD, 7 KD. I had 7 and 1, so I guess that's not too bad. 2, 9, 1. I don't think he's had 1 game, 2 games out of, how many is this? 18 matches. He's had 2 games where he went negative. And then going through even further, yeah, he's had 2 matches out of 30 where he went negative. The rest he all went positive. Oh, that puts me at like an 8 or a 9 of suspicion. Not enough to be 100% concrete he is 100% hacking, but enough to be like, this guy probably is doing something. He probably has walls of some sort. There you have it, the first look at catching cheaters in match replay. After reviewing all these matches, I would 100% report all 3 as confirmed cheaters. The reason why I was so tentative to say that the third person was cheating is because of the outlines. When people watch replays and they see the outlines, it can be really easy to call someone a cheater just because they happen to line up with the outline of a person. So I hold back and I wait until I see actual definitive proof of them aim locking or pre-aiming through a wall. Just casually glancing at someone and happening to line up with their outline is not proof enough for me. But at the end of the day, all 3 were suspicious enough that I would report them. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to give it a like if you want to see more. And again, if you had a match that was suspicious and you want me to review it, submit it to the Dropbox link down below. I can't wait to review some of the matches you guys were in. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.